Thanks, Claire.
All right, everyone. Happy Easter Monday. And we're going to kick off our class with if you want to share something that's an Easter tradition or just a general gratitude for like the spring, you can introduce yourself and yeah, either share an Easter tradition or just share a gratitude for spring or something like that. So I'll kick it off since I'm already talking. So you all know my name is Cindy, and I had a really great. This Easter is super important to me as a holiday and the significance and what it means, and so these last 40 days leading up to Easter has been really transformational for me. I've done a 40-day personal yoga transformation journey, which some of you guys have been the benefit of receiving some of those really different classes over the last, sort of 40 days. And I've gone to communion over the past 6 weeks. I did the Thursday service at church, a Monday service. I did Friday, Good Friday, 2 services on Friday. And then, of course, Easter Sunday, yesterday, church. And then we had a bunch of people, 15 people in my backyard to celebrate a new tradition, a potluck Easter. And Margaret's husband, Eric, was there. And he brought deviled eggs, and it just was, everyone brought amazing food, and we just had it was just a great time, and my heart really is overflowing with gratitude and appreciation, and love, because this time, my experience of Easter this time exactly last year was very different, and I was in the middle of heartbreak, and just it was like Black Easter for me. Let's just leave it at that, and because I don't even want to go down there and give my ex any more space in my head. But this year was really just very special on so many levels. And my heart is just overflowing at this particular moment. And I just couldn't have asked for a better Easter, and friends and family and food and egg fights. We do the traditional Lebanese egg fight, which was just so much fun. And being able to share like my culture and heritage and what we do for Lebanese around Easter, and then my talent for cooking and hosting parties. So that's that. That's a big, lots of gratitudes. And all right, whoever wants to go.
And your ability to eat after a cleanse.
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. And I did another cleanse, a 10-day cleanse, which just ended on Friday. That was another thing, like all this transformations. And so I've been pretty much off of alcohol since my bender, like earlier in April, where I literally overdid it, and and then after that I didn't touch alcohol for the rest of the month until yesterday. And so anyway, yes, so multiple and the ability to be able to eat like food, and I still didn't overdo it between alcohol and all the food that we had, because I'm just now coming off of a cleanse, and I really don't want to destroy the last 2 weeks of effort, right? So yes, Tracy, thank you also for the reminder. Tracy was doing the cleanse with us, but she had to cut it a little short because of that dang bronchitis, right? I mean, what the hell?
Drugs require food sometimes, so. But my name's Tracy, and I am grateful to have had a wonderful Easter as well with family, and also to be here to practice and to be mostly healthy. All of those things, and I'm so happy it's spring.
Me too.
In yoga.
Here.
Yes.
I'll go next. I'm Sam. My gratitude today is I told Cindy I was supposed to, I had some plans yesterday and on Saturday because I was preparing for school because today I'm starting a new location for my rotation. So I had to like prepare for it. And so I'm really grateful for the residents for welcoming me today. They actually, one of them walked in today and tried to scare us saying that they don't care about us. And then I walked out of the room and just kind of smiled at him. And I think he felt so bad. He ran back in and said, no, I don't really mean it. So yeah, so I was like, okay, and I think the way that we all kind of went about and just chuckled with him, I think, they kind of warmed up to us. And I'm just grateful for them for welcoming us today, because sometimes you have residents that they really don't want to talk to you, but these are Meharry residents. I go to Meharry Medical College, so these are Meharry residents, and it's really nice to be back home with them and back on site with them.
Nice.
That's awesome, Sam.
I'm Margaret, and I am grateful for the spring weather. And right outside one of my windows, there's just a beautiful full lilac bush that's blooming. I can't get too close because of my allergies, but I can look at it through the window, and it's really pretty.
Appreciate the beauty from the window, right?
It's so beautiful, yeah. And it just like it gets the afternoon sun, so it comes through the window and it just lights everything up. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, awesome.
And I'm Jim, and Cindy brought up an interesting one. She called it an egg fight. When I grew up, we called it, I don't know. Some people are not Christian, but I'm just saying we would say Christos Anasti, which means Christ is risen, or you could say the higher power has risen. So we'd hit the pointy ends of the eggs and the rear side of the eggs. I don't think I ever won though.
Oh,
Never won as a kid.
Oh.
So for the reference, Jim is Greek, and so I didn't know that you guys, you do the thing with the eggs just like we do, the Lebanese?
Yeah, they're colored different colors, but we don't put a marker on one end of it.
Oh, yeah.
You're expected to know the pointy from the flat end.
Oh, right. Yeah. So just for all of you that don't know, we boil eggs, and then my mom traditionally, so you take a red onion and you literally boil the eggs with the leaves of the red onion, and it colors them like this. It's kind of like a red-ish color, but my mom decided to do, I don't know. Okay, let's just say she wanted to get a little creative in the egg thing. Sometimes I'm just like, just do things traditional, okay? Anyway, she got a wild hair up her ass and decided to try to do the eggs with another color, okay? And which was green, and it literally backfired. And so when I opened the eggs this year, the eggs, instead of being just one nice traditional, like reddish-ish color, pinkish, reddish, whatever, it looked like a Jackson Pollock painting all across the eggs, that the green had just exploded between the red and the green. And they were in such random, like it wasn't even a stylized, like organized thing. It literally was just like one had a swirl of green and the other, literally the whole egg was like, except for one little spot it was just so random, right? Anyway, fun. And so then you literally hit either the head of the boiled egg or the bottom. And then we had and everyone goes around and does this, and it's just fun. And then you have for the last 3 years, I have been reigning champion of this particular egg fight. And then yesterday I had to step off my throne because we had a new egg winner with one of our guests, and she just got lucky because the egg was super hard and she cracked everyone's eggs, and she ended up having the winning egg. So yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. So
you've been dethroned.
Yes. And for the record, Beth, actually, I think it was not last year, but 2 years ago, Beth actually from our little yoga group came with us to Easter, and we did the egg fight in person. And that was her first time experiencing the Lebanese egg fight. So, hey, it's something we're known for. And if you are ever around, you'll be part of this tradition, too. So, all right. On that note, you guys, let's get into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Settling into your mat and just allowing whatever's going to come, let it come. And whatever's going to go, okay, whatever needs to leave your body or your mind, or let it go, okay? Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more, fill up, and then exhale, let it go. Push back, downward facing dog, one breath, inhale. Exhale. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, slight sway from left to right. Release the grip. Slowly unwind. Uncurl, untuck. And then when you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale together for one Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Monday, everyone. Nice to see you. Nice big crowd. Again, back in the day, oftentimes it was just Tracy and I on a Monday. So I'm just really, really grateful to see this many people online, okay? So inhale, hands up, lift up, reach up. Interlace the index fingers, create a steeple-like grip as you reach up to the ceiling, and then tick-tock the body right and left, okay? Inhale, exhale, okay? Just bring slow movement into the body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Couple more, just as you wiggle right, left, okay? And then reach up, stretch up to the ceiling. Push from the hips as you draw a line on the ceiling. Breath in, breath out. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. As you fold, keep the grip on the hands. Okay, nice slow fold. Halfway lift, hands to the shins. Forward fold, and then walk the legs back out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Push the hips to the ceiling. Look at the palms. See if you can press the middle of the palms to the mat. See if you can spread the fingers. Let some light and space in. And then see if you can drop your heels to the mat. Okay? You can walk the dog from here. You can roll into plank. You can take it back to down dog. You could take the right leg up in the air, bend the knee. You could take the left leg. Okay. So just have whatever experience you need. Let it be. Okay. You can walk the dog. You can come up on those toes. You can exhale heels. Few more slow breaths before we get into our flow. Okay. So do what you need to do to wake up the body. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Warrior one, right side. Rise up, lift up, reach up, stretch up, and go straight into your Ujjayi breath. Okay, so it's going to be in and out through the nose. You're going to lift up, reach up, stretch up, inhale, exhale through the nose. Sink a little bit deeper in that front knee. Lift up, inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale, warrior two. Okay. Look over that right middle finger. The belly is engaged. The arms and legs are engaged. Stay on the breath. And we're going to start picking things up here in just a moment. Reverse the warrior, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Good. Stay on the breath. And breathe. Good. Hands to the mat, right leg back, step it back, downward dog. Okay. Again, pedal out the feet, maybe some slow movements. Left side. Okay. Rise up, shift those hips, take the arms up. Okay. In and out through the nose. Okay. The faster you can get to these poses, the faster that you can settle in and be present on your mat. Palms face each other. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. One more. Warrior two. Okay. Look over that left middle finger. Stay on the breath. Again, look over that left finger. Activate the arms, the core. Stay on the breath. Okay. Reverse the warrior. Left hand up, right hand down the back leg. Extended side angle. Pinky side faces the floor. Breath in, breath out. One more. Good. And then release the hands to the mat. Step the left leg back, downward dog. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Walk or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, fold, chair. Fold. Okay. Halfway, fold, chair. Fold. Halfway, fold, chair. Fold. Halfway, fold, chair. Last one, fold. Halfway, shoot it back. Chaturanga, lower down. Up dog, down dog. Crescent lunge, right side. One breath. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, take it back and flow, right leg. Okay. Down dog. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, right toes. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, take it back and flow. Okay. Elbows come in, drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Crescent lunge right side. Keep it flowing. Inhale. Exhale, take it back and flow. Crescent lunge, left side. Take it back and flow. Okay, last one. Crescent lunge, right side. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, take it back and flow. Crescent lunge, left side, rise. Take it back and flow. And meet and down dog, inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump, top of the mat, halfway. Fold, chair and hold. Okay. Sit down, arms go up. Sit a little bit lower. Good, stay on the breath. Hands to center, twist to the right and hold. So the toes can be touching or hip width distance apart. Squeeze everything to the midline of the body. One more. Good, and then back to center, inhale, exhale, twist left and hold. Deep inhale. Twist a little bit more, deep exhale. Back to center, sit down for 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Grab those big toes, pull, pull, pull. Gorilla pose, palms to feet. Second and third toes at the wrist points. Good. And then roll up one vertebra at a time. Nice and easy until you get to the top. Good. Bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides, and then grab you a quick sip of water. All right, middle of the mat. Let's just get right to our balance series. Eagle right side, right under, right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the knees, wrap the arms. Okay. Grab the tops of the shoulder blades if you need them, palm to palm, tips of the finger. Okay. Stay on the breath, sit down a little bit lower, back is nice and straight. Okay. Clamp the left toes into the mat. Good, Tracy. Okay. One more. Good, Margaret. Good. Unwind. Eagle left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in. Stay on the breath. Good, Sam. Good, Jim. Okay. Back is straight. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Good. Unwind. And then hands down. Okay. Standing knee raise, right side. Right hand to the right knee. You're going to stay here for a count of 5 breaths. So lock out the left side, activate the belly, stay here and breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more. Warrior 3. Right leg goes back. Reach the arms forward. Activate that core. Activate that left leg. Stay on the breath. Okay? Tip the body in half. The belly still pulled up and in. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then come out. Shake it out. Okay, standing knee raise, left side, left hand, left knee. Stay on the breath. Good focus, everyone. Warrior 3, left leg goes back, reach the arms forward. Okay, stay here and breathe. Good, one more. And then come out, shake it out. Okay. Dancer, right side, right hand, right hip pocket. Reach for the inside of the calf, ankle, or shin. Bring the knees together, left hand up. So you're gonna high five the screen. Okay, you can stay here and work the balance because you're already in opposition. If you want more, you kick into the back leg, which propels the left arm forward. You, however, keep the knee in the frame of the body. So no chicken wings. The leg is not coming out like this or broken umbrellas, okay? Otherwise, just stay here if you can't be in alignment, okay? Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. And then switch it out. Good focus, everyone. Good. And then dancer, left side, left hand, left hip pocket, right hand up. Okay, again, you're gonna high five the screen, activate that right arm, bring the knees together. If you want more, you go to the next level. Otherwise, stay here and really reach up with that right hand. You're gonna high five, it's an active arm pose, okay? Stay here and then just work the balance, okay? Because again, you're already in opposition. One more breath. This is excellent, everyone. Good. And then lower the leg, shake it out. Good, tree right side. Right foot to the inside of the left calf, the inner part of the thigh, okay? So you can keep it low, you can keep the hands low, or you can take the hands up. You just don't want the foot on the knee wherever you are, okay? So everything is fine. Again, you're still working the pose, whether it's here, here, or even in half lotus, okay? Just depends on your hips and your knees in this pose. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. Good. And then come out, shake it out, tree left side. So whatever you did to the right, do to the left just to bring balance and harmony in the body. Okay, so I'm doing half lotus. If you want to do half lotus and you want to try it, you bring the left foot, so the heel of the left foot is going to be high up. Okay, the heel is in your hip bone. This is a super high thing. If you don't have this flexibility, don't do it, okay? All right, stay on the breath and breathe wherever you are. I just wanted to show you if you want to do it, you have the option, okay? But do it so that you don't hurt yourself. Otherwise, do one of the other variations. Good, one more. Good, Jim. Yeah, Sam, good. Okay, excellent. And then come out, shake it out. Okay? Grab a sip of water. Top of the mat, extended mountain inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway, fold. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Okay? Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Knee, right leg, right elbow. Hold for 5, 4, 3. This is all core work. Good, Tracy. 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back up. 3-legged dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to listen carefully. You're going to take the right leg. You're going to cross the right foot over the body. So the right is going to go to the left side. you're going to be in this weird down dog. So you've got two hands on the mat. You're on the left toes, and the side of the right foot is on the floor. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Take the right leg back up in the air. Crescent lunge, right side, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale cactus. Inhale, exhale. Your heart rate should be up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale warrior two. Peaceful warrior, triangle right side. Okay. Windmill the arms, right hand to the floor of the block. Okay. Stay on the breath. Good. Listen carefully, you guys. You're in triangle, okay? You're going to half moon. So you're going to drop the right hand to the floor of the block. You're going to push off the right leg, lift the left into the air. Gaze at that left thumb, okay? Stay on the breath. One more. Good. And then lower the left leg, take the right leg back and flow. Up dog, down dog, okay? Deep inhale, deep exhale, okay? Left knee, left elbow. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then shoot it up in the air. Three-legged dog for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left leg is going to cross over to the right side. The knife edge of that left foot is going to be on the floor. Okay, you're on the toes of the right foot. Palms are in the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up. Left leg. Three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Left foot forward. Toes of the right rise up. Inhale. Exhale cactus. Inhale up. Exhale cactus. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Triangle left side. Okay. Windmill the arms. Stay on the breath. Okay. Heart rate is up. Good. One more. And you know where we're going. So we're going to go to half moon. You're going to push the left hand into the mat. You're going to take the right foot to a 45-degree angle, and you're going to breathe. Okay? So you just push off the back foot, or you come into it this way. Stay. One more breath. Good. And then come out. Okay? Excellent. Shake it out. Whew. Extended mountain, top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Okay? Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat, drop to the knees. Okay? You're going to rise up into camel first and foremost. We're going to do a little bit of a moving series, and then we'll get ourselves to the mat. Okay? So you're going to rise up to camel. You're going to inhale. I'm just going to show you what it's going to look like. Let me get a pillow for my knees. Oh, these hardwood floors kill me. Okay. So you're going to rise up. You're going to inhale camel. You're going to exhale traditional child's pose. So the palms come by, the nose goes to the mat, the palms come by the heels. You're going to rise up, inhale, open, and then you're going to exhale, close it down. Okay, join me when you're ready. Inhale, camel, Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, camel. Exhale, child. Inhale, camel. Exhale, child. Remember, the arms go back by the heels. It's not extended child. Inhale up. Exhale, close it down. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Last one. Inhale. And this time you're going to stay in traditional child's pose. Okay? Palms are by the heels. Nose or forehead is to the mat. Okay? Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. And then you're going to walk the hands out to extended child. Okay? So now the arms are out in front of you. You're going to come up to a squat position. Okay? You're going to look through the hands and you're going to jump forward into a squat. Okay? So you jump forward to the top of your mat and you're going to land in a squat position. You're going to use the elbows to push the knees out. We're going to do a round of breath of fire from squat. So either get your block or 2 blocks or something, or you're going to get your butt down, okay? You're actively using the elbows to push the knees out. The palms come together, okay? As a reminder, the breath is in and out through the nose. The lips stay closed, okay? This is an intense opener. We're breathing into the hips here. When we do breath of fire, it's not just the belly. This is an intense hip opener when we do breath of fire this way, okay? You can close the eyes. The breath is going to be in and out through the nose. It's short breaths. You're not panting, so it'll look like this. Okay, you're not panting, but you are keeping the air trapped in the top of the throat, okay? Do your best. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, close the lips, pump the belly, breath of fire. Go. Halfway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, sit the butt down. And then curl yourself into a ball, head to the knees, and then exhale it all out, okay? Let it all go, all right? Heart rate is up. Just send the breath to the knees, go inward. Deep inhale, deep exhale, let it all go. We've got a few more and then we're going to get into our closing series. Good. Couple more breaths. We're going to be moving into moving boat pose. We haven't done that one in a while. Good. One more breath. Good. So we're going to do moving boat pose. So it's going to look like this, just as a reminder, okay? And Jim, I can't remember if you've done boat with me before. Sam, I don't know if you've done boat with me before. I know Tracy and Margaret have. It's been a long time ago. But so as a refresher, what you're going to do, traditional boat, your legs would come up, your arms would be up. This is traditional boat, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to move. You're going to bring the knees up and in. Arms are going to come out. All we're going to do is extend the legs out, and then you're going to bring them in. Okay, so it's out, in. You want to straighten the legs. You're using every bit of your core. You're on your tailbone or your sit bones. You're going to extend the legs, and then you inhale, bring them in. Inhale, exhale. in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 3 more. In, out, in, out. Last one. Inhale, exhale, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, roll back, rock and roll back and forth on your back. Take the legs up in the air. Okay, straddle the feet, hands between the thighs. Hold and breathe. Crisscross the legs. Good, straddle, hold and breathe. Crisscross. Keep it going. Good. Straddle. Last crisscross. Good. And then legs come back, ankles touch. Hands behind the sacrum. You're going to form a triangle at the sacrum, at the sit bones. Okay. So it's just a triangle at your backside. You're going to lower both legs 6 inches from the ground. You're going to look at your feet and you're going to do breath of fire. Go. Okay, kick it back up, head on the floor. Breathe. Okay, legs are back up. In a vertical position, flex the toes. Good. Lower the feet 6 inches from the ground. Lift the head. Breath of fire. Go. Kick them back up. Head on the floor. Okay, last round. Flex the toes. Heart rate should be up. Okay, lower both feet 6 inches from the ground. Pull your head up. Look at your toes. Breath of fire. Go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the floor. Woo! Arms up over the head. Stretch like you're getting out of bed. Okay? Intense stomach exercises. Stretch it like you're getting up out of bed. Stretch the arms to the floor in opposite directions, the feet. Oh. Good. And then while you're on the floor, just take both palms facing up to the right side, side body stretch. Back to center. And then to the left side, palms facing up. So you're just in a crescent moon shape on the floor. Good. Hug in, curl everything up in a tight, tight ball. Curl in. Hug your knees. Kiss your knees. I love me. Extend the left leg. Bring the right knee into the chest. Hug in, arms at the rib cage. Stay on the breath. Feel a pinching at the colon. Take the right leg up in the air. Point and flex the toe. Okay. Draw a small circle with the right big toe. Small circle. So you're twirling the ankle around, but use your toe as the guiding North Star there. Okay, small circles. Counterclockwise. Just see if you can just do the ankle, but lead with that toe. Figure 4, right over left. Interlace the hands behind the left knee. Head is still on the mat. Okay, use the right elbow to push that knee out. Stay on the breath. Okay, bring in the knees, push them out at the same time. Breath in, breath out. Few more here. Supine twist. Extend the left leg, guide the right knee over. T-top that right arm. Okay. Flush everything out. And then release the right leg. You're going to feel a lot of length on that right side. Okay. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage. Feel that pinch at the colon. That's how much you're pulling the arms in. Left leg up in the air, point and flex the toe. Okay, and then leading with that left big toe, you're going to twirl the ankle around. Small circle, but you lead with the toe, but you're twisting at the ankle. Okay. Counterclockwise, small circle, lead with the toe, twist at the ankle. Figure 4, left over right. Interlace the hands behind that right hamstring. Head is on the mat here. Use that left elbow to push the left knee out. Simultaneously, the hands behind the right hamstring are bringing the knees and legs in. Okay, so you should feel this in multiple points of your body. And then supine twist, guide it over, left knee to the right side, extend that left arm. Okay. This is flushing out any last toxins in the body. Twist. Breathe. One more. Good. And then release. Left leg to the mat, right into Shavasana. Okay. Take any final stretches that you need to get into. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. Let the feet flop open. Take a deep breath out. And then just Just relax, letting the benefits of your practice settle into your body. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This is a translation of the Kabbalah. It is written by a rabbi, who shares sort of his interpretation of these 72 sort of spiritual names of God. According to the chapter today is on, it's called Dream State. According to Kabbalah, our physical universe is not all there is. In fact, our world of early morning coffee and traffic jams is just one of many dimensions. These other dimensions are accessible in different ways, one of which is through our dreams. When we fall asleep, the daily chains of physical existence that trap our souls in our bodies loosen. As we slumber, our souls become free to ascend into the spiritual atmosphere where they receive nourishment, power, and the occasional tune-up. During the nightly sojourn, our souls are in a realm beyond time and space. Past, present, and future become one. The full panorama of a human lifespan is displayed from birth to death. Our souls catch sight of future events, both positive and negative. These glimpses are then filtered down the body, where they take the form of dreams. Dreams contain both lies and truths. If we are spiritual, our dreams are predominantly truthful. If we're egocentric, our dreams will be misleading. These influences affect us subconsciously, impacting the decisions we make in life. The more truthful our dreams, the wiser choices we make, and vice versa. If we can extrapolate the messages from our dreams and nightmares, consciously and subconsciously, we understand what we have to change about ourselves. Spiritual change is the proactive way to deflect negative effects and judgments that might be heading our way. With this name, you dream truthfully. Your soul ascends to safe and loving places during the night. You awake each morning recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit, wiser. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, allowing yourself to just gently come back to the mat, to this present moment. Roll to your right side for one more moment of pause. Gratitude. Either give yourself a hug, be curled up in a little ball on your side, maybe touch the side of your cheek as a reminder to be gentle and compassionate with yourself as we go into our week. One more breath for your body, for your life, for this practice. And from this place of gratitude, gently push yourself up. Find your way to a seated position with the eyes closed. Hands to center. Close the eyes. Press the palms together. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale together for Om. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead bow. Thank you all for your beautiful practice this evening. May the light and love and peace that is available to you and to me honor the light, the love, and the peace in you. Together we say, Namaste. What a great practice, everyone. Hold on one second.